Now I don't wanna do it, but I ain't afraid to die. Lord knows I ain't perfect, I ain't trying to tell a lie. It's understood and I ain't hearing all that woulda, coulda, shoulda. Trying to say you want peace, then you burn the.
It was my God's honest that I was all about a non-violent approach, but it seems truth is a non-topic.
Yeah, they're gonna know who we are. So just introduce yourself, like briefly say what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, just who are you and what are we talking about? Your story and all that. So go for it.
My name's Tyree Bowie. My name's Tyree Bowie. I was falsely accused of murdering a 2-year-old child, and I sat 1.5 years in prison for it, waiting to go to trial. I got found not guilty. Proved a lot of corruption, proved a lot of bullying from the detectives. And I mean, we're going to talk about, Dante, what happened to Dante. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about our story, me and Dante's story.
All right.
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 44.
Okay, so yeah, this is kind of an important piece of life that's taken away from somebody.
Yeah, 4.5 years, man. At that point in your life too, and you got kids on the outside and everything. Like they really did a number on that. That's just
Yeah. I was 39. I was 39 when I got locked up.
Yeah. And I mean, as far as the way that they investigate, well, first, I guess, tell what happened
let's
exactly,
go
and
from
then
point A to point B here. So the child that passed away, his name was Dante Mullinix'S. God rest his
Correct.
soul, beautiful little boy. I first heard his story on another podcast that I listened to, which is how I eventually came to know Tyree here, because I followed that story for quite a while. And then when I found out he got out of jail, I added him on Facebook because I'm weird like that. So, but anyway, that's how we came to know each other. And the story is just one that, I've heard a lot of stories, but that one just it stayed with me because of what happened to him, because of what happened to you.
and for us to talk about it, it's almost like a perfect storm of terribleness because her passion that she follows is like the trafficking that involves a lot of crimes against
And
children.
any crimes against children.
Mine
yeah.
is wrongful incarceration.
Incarceration.
Incarceration. Wrongful incarceration.
Yeah.
Just I went through some shit when I was younger, so I know how some of them work and all of that. So it's just a nightmare situation. And not only did you get wrongfully accused and sit for that long, but the fact of what the crime was and how people react to that
Right.
in lockup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess just basically tell briefly your relationship maybe with the mother and how this came about and how they came at you, I guess.
Yeah. Start from the
Right.
beginning.
So you want to know like how, like just from the start, how I met her?
Yeah,
and-
how you met Dante,
Alright.
Leah, and the whole
Alright.
nine.
Well, I had hit Leah up on Facebook, and it took her like a couple days to respond, and then when she finally responded, that's August 18th. That was the day after the day after I got my DUI. So they had impounded my car. So when Leah hit me back, she told me her situation. She's like, yeah, I just got kicked out of her boyfriend's house. They've been sleeping in her car for a couple of days. Her son got diarrhea up his back. So I told her, like she can come to the house, give him a bath. I'll buy him diapers and wipes. I'll fill a gas tank up if she could take me to Harrisburg to get my car out of impound. So she agreed. So then when I officially met him and I saw the condition Dante was in, I mean, he literally did have diarrhea going up his back, and he just had a bunch of bruises on him. And I asked her about it, you know, and she told me that the ex-boyfriend did it, and you know, that he might have touched Dante, but you know, that's what she said. You know what I mean? Like at the time, I believed it because I didn't know her. You know what I mean? But after all this, I mean, I kind of figured it was probably all a lie anyway, or probably all her. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's how we end up becoming friends. You know what I mean? Like she, I seen the condition that they were living in, and I decided to try to help. You know, and uh, yeah. So I mean, but I mean,
Did y'all end up like dating or something, or you was just friends?
nah. It was she looked different than she's supposed to look on Facebook. Not that it matters. It's just a fact that
No, it matters.
you
It
know,
does.
like
That is,
I
'cause
mean,
that's the
yeah, but it's just
secret.
a fact that like just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like I'm expecting
Right,
somebody else.
right.
Like she's walking up the street with a kid, and I'm like
Who's
not.
that?
Yeah, I'm like, who's that? Until she's like in front of me, standing there looking at me, and I'm like, who are you?
Well, yeah, and then you see this little kid and he's in bad condition and the conditions that
Right,
they're living in, and it's like, well, what
right,
the hell are you gonna do? Turn him away because there's this little kid that needs help, So like,
Yeah.
right. I
out of
mean,
the
and
kindness of your heart,